So here's the new Pat McGrath Celestial palette. Has 18 lovely shades, matte and shimmers. For some reason I thought it was an all metallic palette. I was happy to see that they had mattes in there. Very large mirror. And that's the box that it came in. Can't wait to dig in and try it.
Hi lovelies, it's Erica with Theebeautybuff and welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy a channel full of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, then why not subscribe below? Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed it or not. On this channel, we just like to relax and let loose and just get away from the everyday grind. So if you will with me, take in a good deep breath, exhale, and let's get to this video. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you Pat McGrath's new palette, Celestial Divinity. I know you've seen it already, and yes, I also purchased it, and I want to go over it with you and show you a few looks using the palette. The first look I'm going to show you is the look that I have now, and it's just a smoky vampy look. I use all matte colors that's in the palette, and then I just have on a vampy lip that I'll share with you in the video also. So this palette is very versatile. It has various different colors in there. It has the mattes and metallics. You have not only rose colors, but bronzes, champagnes, greens, purples. So you have quite a bit different colors in here. You can get quite a few fall colors out of this palette. And smoky eyes, as you see. I also see colors that you can use for like more natural colors, everyday colors, and I'll show you a look doing that. Okay lovely, so I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath Lab Celestial Divinity palette. Pretty sure I already showed you how it looks in the beginning. So I think I'm going to do a smoky look. I've already did my base and my brows. I used the Pat McGrath foundation and color 17 medium, and then I just put a little bit of contour on, which is Fenty Espresso. So I'm just going to zoom you in closer. So for this palette, she has the names of the shadows on the back. Usually she has like that clear card in there with all the names on it. So the first color I'm going to be using from the palette is Venetian Orchid. Like a mauvish pink color, and I'm just going to use that in my transition. So if you don't like pinkish mauve colors, they do have a variety of colors in this palette, unlike the Divine Rose palettes, which are centered more on like the rose color or pink colors. This palette actually has quite a few different colors in there along with the rose colors. So you get some greens, you get some purples, you get some golds, some bronzes. Of course, the pigment is really good. This is Pat McGrath. We wouldn't expect anything less. And it's blending out really well. So I think that looks good. So now I'm going to go in with Venomous Void, and that is this color here. And it's just getting deeper as I go towards the lid. Just gonna switch brushes. Get like this crease brush. Just go into my crease with the color that I just used, just to deepen it up even more. Alright, so that's how we're looking. And then I just want to go even deeper on the lid. And these are all the mattes that are in the palette. The next color I'm going to go in with is Major Mahogany. And that's this color here. And for matte colors, these are blending really well and working well together. I am getting a little fallout, but not much. So that's the lid so far. I'm just going to go back in and blend around the lid color. Then I'm just going to blend around that crease color in my transition with the lightest color that I used. Alright, so that's the eyes so far. I'm going to go back in and do my concealer and finish my face makeup, and then I'll come back and finish the under eyes. Alright, so I'm back with my face mostly done. I'm just baking under my cheeks just for a reverse contour. Now I'm going to finish up under my eyes, and then I'll do my lips. So I'm going to go in my under eyes with the color Venomous Void again. So I'm just running Venomous Void up under my lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go blend that out even further with the lightest color that I used, and it is Venetian Orchid, the pinky mauve color. So sorry, this view is probably different. My battery died and I had to change it. But like I said, I'm just going up under the under eye, blending this color out. Like that. Then I'm just gonna sweep off this bake. And then I think I'm gonna go in my inner corners with the color just to brighten it up some. I'm gonna wet my brush with this Morphe setting spray. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in my inner corners with this champagne color, and it is Lunar Champagne. Let's do it a little bit. So that's the inner corners with Lunar Champagne. Now I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes with the Fenty Beauty mascara. Just have a sample. Then I'm just going to use the Milk eyeliner to line my lower lash line. Black eyeliner can make your eyes look smaller. They can close them off. So if you want to skip this step, you can. I just think since the look is so dark and smoky that I needed some liner at the bottom. And now I'm going to make the look even more vampy. I'm going to go in with this MAC burgundy liner. Then I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Ellery. So I went over the Ellery lip liner with Promenade, and it's a sheer, just to kind of deepen it up. But Ellery looked a little red for me. With this look, I just wanted something more vampy. So I think the two I like better. So this is the final look, and it's an all matte vampy look using the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette, and I really like how it turned out. So comment down below, let me know if you like this look. Do you enjoy vampy looks for the fall? So I'm back with look 2 using the Pat McGrath Celestial Divinity palette. This look is going to be a more natural daytime look, and I'm going to go in with the dark color, the dark matte, which is Major Mahogany, which is this color, and I'm going to use it in my crease and transition. So I'm just going to take that color and apply it a little bit at a time because I don't want it to be overwhelming or too dark for the daytime. So I'm just going to take it and build it up slowly. Start from the outer corner and moving in. Because you want majority of the color or the pigment on the outer corner of your lid, you place the brush there first. And that's where you're going to get most of the color placement. And then you blend it in. I'm just going back and forth with windshield wiper motions, blending in really good. You can do like a C shape if you want to. But as you can see, it's blending out really well. It looks soft, even though the color in the pan is extremely dark. You can lighten it up and soften it out. You just want to apply a little bit at a time. I think that looks good. I'm just going to go around that with a clean brush just to kind of blend it out. And although this color is really dark in the pan, I just want you to see that you can lighten it up as a transition color. You don't have to have it where it's that dark smoky color that's in the pan. Just have to take your time and blend it out, and you build it up little by little. And that looks good. So as you can see, that's my transition color. and I made it light enough where it does work for the transition. I just took my time and built it up slowly. I'm going to take that same clean brush and go around the outside just to blend this part out. And now I'm going to use that same color in my crease. And I'm just going to darken it up in my crease. So it's the same color, and I'm just using it for my transition and for my crease. But it looks like it's two separate colors because I blended it out and made it look softer in my transition. And then I deepened it up for my crease. Alright, so that's how both eyes are looking, and I think it looks really good. And for the lid, I'm just going to use Galactic Gold, which is this color here. I am going to wet my brush. I'm just using the ColourPop All-Star Spray. So like I said, I want this to be a natural daytime look, so I'm not going to go under my lower lash with the color. That'll just make it more smoky, and I don't want it that smoky for the daytime. This is just a sponge I was using to apply my concealer, and I'm just cleaning up around the eyeshadow. And then I am going to apply some lashes. Okay, lovely, so here's the eye look up close. I just want to share my thoughts with you using the palette. The palette held up to Pat McGrath standards. It blended out very well, had very good color payoff. I used all mattes. I had no problem blending them out, and no problem with patchiness. Sometimes when you blend a matte over a matte, it kind of makes it spotty or lifts the color up, and that didn't happen at all. All of these colors blended very well. So even though the shades are smaller pan size, you get more colors in this, which I do like. I don't tend to run through a bunch of eyeshadow colors that often, so having more eyeshadows in the palette, I really do enjoy that. This is a 12-month shelf life palette, and you also get 18 various colors in there. Using this palette was a pleasure. Of course, it's Pat McGrath. She has great pigmentation, great color payoff. It blends beautifully. I had no issues. A small bit of fallout. Overall, I recommend you get in the palette. I love Pat McGrath. I know she can be expensive. This palette for this amount of shades I think was $75. So compared to her other palettes, which are like $125 and you only get 10 colors, I think this one is actually a deal. So lovelies, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the looks that I created. Please comment down below if you want to see another particular look using certain colors. I'll be happy to do that for you. Also, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And as always, thank you for spending a part of your day with me, and I hope to see you in my next video.